Oh my God, Dondra, it is so great to see you.
Jackie,
I
oh my God, I can't wait to see you. I mean, I'm so excited to be here to talk some about great stuff.
Amazing. You know what? I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw that you guys were going to be sailing again this summer. Tell us about some of the options that advisors have to book their clients who cannot wait to get back on a cruise.
I got to tell you, man, it's so motivating to tell you these things. But we got two really cool things. Number one, we're doing round trips, 7-night round trip, St. Martin, St. Martin. And you know what's cool about that, Jackie, is that because you're starting in St. Martin, you're doing all those ABC islands, Curacao, Aruba. It's so cool. And it's on
Amazing.
Millennium. And remember, Jackie, we spent $47 million redoing Millennium, and she looks like a brand new ship. And can you believe it? It actually starts in June. I'm talking about 2 months.
Oh, that is before we know it. Can't wait. Now, you have another option as well, right?
I do. And you know what? This one is equally cool and even more special when you think about it, because we're doing Apex, which is, remember, Jackie, the ship that's brand new that came out at about this time last year, has never had a guest on it. We're doing primarily 7-night Greece out of Athens round trip sailings, and they start in July. And you know what's cool about this? We're not only doing 7-night Greece, but in some of them we actually do Greece and Israel. And you know how that's so cool, right?
Not only do I know how that's so cool, but I have a secret for you.
What's your secret?
I have already booked the Apex in late
Oh my
August,
God.
and I am going on one of the sailings that out of Athens that goes to both Greece and Israel, and I can't wait.
But
Now, you may have noticed what's behind me, right? What's here
I
behind?
know it. Yeah, it's like you're already there, Jackie.
This is the retreat, and I got to tell you, I'm a bit of a princess, I got to tell you. And I booked myself into the retreat.
Oh,
So that I love the fact that even with the Sky Suites, you get all access to all of the beautiful amenities that the
in the
retreat has to
retreat.
offer. Oh,
That's right. And you know what I love about that, Jackie? If my memory serves me correctly, you took your last vacation on Celebrity Edge right before the pandemic. And now I'm assuming this will be your first vacation after the pandemic. So I got your last on Edge and your first on Apex. Girl, you're my favorite customer.
let's call it bookends, and the best kind of bookends. So before we go, Dondra, I do have one question. Safety protocols. What can I expect when I go on board this summer?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you actually asked that, not only for your whole network, which, obviously I hope you share with, but for you personally, right? Now that I know you're going, which is awesome. So here's the thing. Everybody that's 18 years of age and older needs to come with a vaccine, with that
Mhm.
proof of the vaccine. If you're 17 years or younger, you just have to come with a negative PCR test. But to get in both Athens and St. Martin, they are requiring everyone come with a negative PCR test, right? So if you're 18 years of age or older, two things: vaccination and PCR negative test, right?
Mhm.
So that way you know that you're coming in safe and that everybody else is going to be safe. When you get to the pier, we're going to do that antigen test, the one that you do with saliva, not the one that goes up your nose. I know it sounds terrible. And
Mhm.
then at the end of the cruise, you're going to do another antigen test so that you can have your negative test to go home with. And then, Jackie, on board, it's going to be all the things that we've been talking about with, muster drill in your room, and the way that the food's served is now going to be no one touches the utensils, and the HVAC system and social distancing. And to be honest with you, Jackie, the two questions that we're waiting on to get a final answer on, that I know you want to know and everybody wants to know, is do you have to wear a mask when you're on the ship? And can you get off and do your own thing in the
Right.
ports? The reason we don't have those two answered yet is because we are waiting to get the final answer with as much knowledge behind us as we can. And that knowledge being, what does the Healthy Cell Panel say, our own doctors, our executive team, and the CDC. Because what we're hoping for, Jackie, is that you can get off and do whatever you want and that you don't have to wear a mask. And so we're going to wait till it gets a little bit closer to make a final decision. And it'll all be based on, you know, how many people are vaccinated and how are the cases. But no matter what, everybody that goes is going to have an amazing celebrity vacation, including you.
I can't wait. And I have this wardrobe of beautiful masks ready just in case.
Exactly. And you know what? If you do have to wear a mask, it certainly won't be all the time, Jackie. It would really just be when you're transporting yourself from one location
Sure.
to the next. And then just like in restaurants around the United States, once you sit down, you take your mask off. So if you're at a bar or restaurant or in the theater or, you know, something like that. And if you're outside, you don't have to wear the mask, even if the ultimate decision is that we would have to wear the mask on board sometime.
You know what? Here's the thing. Everyone just wants to get back on a cruise. And if we have to go through a few inconveniences, we will do so. I can't wait for my next celebrity experience. And I know so many of our advisors have clients feel exactly the same way.
Well,
Dondra,
I want to thank you, Jackie, for having me, and for everybody that's on this. Y'all know how much we appreciate you. We value you. Get out there and book Millennium on St. Martin and Apex in Greece and all of our 2022 sailings. And Jackie, we can't wait to see you guys in person soon.
thanks, everyone. Thanks, Dondra.
Bye.
Bye.